Greetings. Greetings and hello to you, brave citizens of our new world. It's me, Toronto's greatest supervillain, evil genius. Hello. I am here today playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Because it's a great game, and I wanted to catch you guys up on the story, and I wanted you guys to see sort of the reactions and stuff that I had, because apparently this is a good time. So yeah, we're back playing my Warriorman. I got Spooty Poots here with us, who is going to be acting as sort of a lore coach. So every time we go along in the story and I'm confused about something, she can answer questions because she really knows this stuff.
Hello.
Yee! And every time it turns into an instance or a dungeon or something like that, then we can go and run through it. Just so that we can sort of see all the little bits of stuff that are in between, all the things that we might have missed, all the story and whatnot.
Yeah.
In the back end.
So it feels like you actually did the things that it's like. So it's not like hooray, congratulations, you did the thing, and you're like, no, I didn't. I just watched a movie.
But I didn't do anything. Oh man. And yep, that's how I wake up every day. I go, yes. I don't spend an hour crawling out of bed. Oh my god. I also took some time to sort of familiarize myself a bit more with how the character plays. There are still some abilities and things that I'm not great at.
That's fine.
Yeah, like there's some abilities that I'm not super familiar with, but others that I am getting more familiar with. Also, Warden, genius that he is, introduced me into macros. So now, if I go into the macros thing, I notice that I've got all these bad boys. Also, just the noise, just that sound effect of clicking on things is so Final Fantasy. I love it to bits.
Right.
So, we got a couple that I wanted to show to you guys because I'm very excited about it. We have a hide thing, so it puts us in the thing here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the I'm going to go to the house. I'm going to go to the house so that Spoots can also see all my fun outfits that I've made. And we can read the book together.
I'm glad that you know that I would be there by default, because I would be there by default. I'm always there, yeah. Unless I'm gathering or in a mission.
Yeah, like unless you're up to business, you're at the house.
Yeah, I spent like 30 million on the house, and then easily that much on the decorations. So, yeah, you're damn right I'm here.
Yeah.
Hey.
I have like my incognito outfit for when I'm hiding and stuff. And then I've got gear down.
Ooh. Oh!
So,
damn.
Yeah, so I got like my first axe, and this is like the green kilt that I could get, or rather the only kilt I could find in the game, and then I recolored it green. Just because that was the best we could do.
Well, there's one that's just, it's called a skirt, but it's literally just a blank, long, like, from hips to ankles kind of thing. And it's all genders or whatever, and you can dye it.
If I search just pants, if I search just for pants, I might find something better, but, like, going across the market, looking for things to wear as pants, this was the only thing that A, had the name kilt in it, other than the long kilts, which go down further, and B, sort of fit the description a bit. The rest of it was just, like, a lot of pants. Like, not a lot of dresses in this game, which...
This. This is what I was thinking of.
Oh, the spring skirt. Let's have a look at this. It can't be equipped by a current race or gender.
Aw, fits all female, damn it.
Yeah, it's women only.
God damn it!
Oh, come on, what the fuck is that? That's some bullshit right there. Well, whatever. So there's this.
They have been rolling out, like, fitting them to all genders. There's, like, you can... Yeah, like, I know the wedding gear can be worn by whoever.
Yeah, because it's like, sometimes a guy wants to wear a dress. Men are allowed to feel pretty, for fuck's sake.
Oh, trust me, there's gear that guys can wear that, guys, generally speaking, probably wouldn't. Like thigh-high fishnets and heels with like a like a bikini with a little like bunny rabbit tail.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah, yeah,
does sound nice.
that is a possibility. Like that kind of there is stuff like that.
I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Oh, hey, Esteban's here. Oh, yeah, also, so, not only do I have my hiding, and then this is like my standard gear, then if we get into combat, I gotta gear up. Bam!
Yeah, you got the crag axe.
We got the crag axe earlier today with Steve, so
Beautiful.
there's that. And then,
What's the axe I suggested?
gearing down, if things get, like, real intense and I want to do, like, rage, he goes, blam! And then, oh, what's that? Oh, he's no shirt.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, anime as fuck.
That is anime as fuck.
Yeah, when Warden was showing these to me, I was like, this is the coolest fucking thing ever! Like, I could do these, like, cool macros that include abilities and change outfits and shit. This is awesome. I got more...
Oh, and then they have the yell. Nice.
Yeah, I got the fucking yell built into it. And I was like, this is fucking awesome, dude. Like, this is so rad that we can do this. And he's like, yeah, this is like, this game contains so much, like, more roleplay stuff than your standard MMO. Which I adore to pieces. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also, he taught me to make a quick macro called BGM, which is, you just mute the game music.
Yeah, it's literally just flash BGM, and you can put it on a button and put it on the side and be like, that's my music button.
So if I need the music to shush for whatever reason, I can just hit that. Because the music's fucking banging, but it does get loud on occasion and can be a bit rough.
Well, you can change that setting. You can turn it down.
Oh, of course. But I want to be able to hear that music. It's so good. Yeah. I love it when it's loud and powerful.
Right?
Yeah. I forgot to roll for the Ragaful yesterday.
Did you really?
I did.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to do it right now.
Oh, no, wait. No, we did. We did. Assorted Unicorns won everything. That's what.
Oh, yeah. Assorted
Unicorns won all these games. God, I apologize, everybody. I'm very tired.
Did you not send it to her?
I, A, didn't send it to her, and B, didn't even reset
you were tired.
The thing. Like, I've been just...
It's okay.
Whoa. Out of it. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna say no Ragaful for today. I'm just gonna focus on doing story stuff, and we'll get back into it again tomorrow, and everything will be thumbs up on that. Apologies, everybody. We'll get to it.
Does it require some setup?
It does require me to get a whole bunch of rigmarole together, but we'll get to it. Apologies again, everybody. So we go to this book in the sweet library nook corner that we have here, which I do like. I found the thing closest resembling a crown that I could in the game, which was a circlet, and I found one with a purple gem on it.
There's straight crowns in the game.
Oh, are there, like, straight-up crowns?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, the only thing that I could find in the marketplace that was labeled as crown was this, like, attaches to the left side of your face and then, like, goes across, and it's just this wreck of spiky metal, and I was like, I don't know what that is, but that's not a crown. But yeah. Gambler's crown, you say. What's this look like? Oh, that's full on a crown. Look at that. Augmented hailstorm. Ooh, that's nice. See, that is not bad.
Yeah, there's crowns. These are like drops, or these you can get way more gear.
Yeah.
Outside of the market board.
Oh, I imagine so. Things
like
that are tradable
and
are gonna be all over the place.
Achievement items and things like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like the circlet that I found. I think it looks very...
Yeah. No, circlet's dope. It's modest, but still definitely a crown.
Thank you. Modest was what I was looking for. I was like, I wanted something that was there, but not, like, crazy.
And plain isn't the word.
No, it's not plain. It's just a nice little thing, and it's got the purple gem in it. It says it's a spinel, but I was like, I'm just gonna say it's an amethyst.
Amethysts are purple.
So.
Oh yeah, that's purple too. Okay.
As we begin, underneath the Sultan Tree. So I started off, when I started playing this as a Black Mage, I started off in Ul'dah. Does the game take you to Ul'dah anyways in order to do this? Like, really?
Yeah.
Jesus, that early. I lucked out then. Because to me, it was like, oh, this is just where the story's going right now. It's like, no, if you started somewhere else, you'd have to go here and it would suck. Like,
part of it is, part of the early story is visit all 3 of the capitals.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So yeah. You go there anyway, regardless.
Yeah,
you go
go
everywhere in this game. You will, like,
you really do.
In my level 80 quests, it takes me back to starting areas.
My god.
Because they use the game world.
I'm glad that they do. Like, they take you back to starting areas and they make you do stuff because they're like, no, this is where you should be. You should be here. Like, there's stuff going on. Go check it out.
Yeah, but, like, some people live in the starting areas. Like, people you might need to talk to or whatever.
Yeah. And it's not like, oh, well, you've done this area, so now you'll never speak to these people again. It's like, no, you do need to go back and talk to them. Like, there will be stuff where you talk to these people and whatnot. All right, so when last we left off, Lady Lilira, a young noblewoman, ran away from home, and then you went and you found her and rescued her from a monster. That was the first cutscene. And the dude who helped you out was Thencreid, a scholar conducting some research. And what is cutscene number 2? I imagine this is after we kill the monsters. Yep. And he's like, eh. Yeah. Whew. Oh yeah, and then I'm like, what? Some kind of tiny blue crystal. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm gonna fucking share my screen with Spoots on Discord.
I suppose.
Which means I'm gonna have to end this and I'll just start a call with you there. Just so that you can see what I'm up to and where I am. 1 second. Boop. Boop. There we go. There we go. So I picked up a crystal, and then it lit up one spot, and was like, whoosh, up to the sky.
Hear, feel, think.
I'm glad I'm going over this again, because I don't remember any of this. This was years ago. Okay, hear, feel, and think. And then there was, like, raining light. It seems to be better the creatures that were overcome by strange visions, the meaning of which eludes you. When you subsequently come to your senses, you are relieved to find that Lady Lilira is safe and apparently eager to return to the city. Head back to Ul'dah Dispatch Yard to report all that has occurred to Papa Shan. Spoots.
Yeah.
Oh, you are here. Okay, I was worried that you were not in the call.
No, I'm being quiet so that you can do your cutscenes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I was scared that I had perhaps abandoned you somewhere.
Also, a big old grats to Illuai.
Oh.
As he just dinged level 80.
Dude. Fucking dude. Grats.
He was up all night last night trying to squeeze it out before Tuesday.
What happens Tuesday?
Oh, all the like weekly rewards reset.
Oh,
so now he can actually start getting them.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said good for him.
That's what I said. Good for him.
Good for that guy. It's a bit mistaken. The main story quests are level 1 to 15 are starting class dependent. Oh.
Yeah, I said nothing about that. But yeah, the quests depend. Like there are. depending on the job class you pick, you start in a different starting area. And
Okay.
each starting area has its own set of quests before level 15. And then you visit each of the other city states, and then all the quests converge in on each other. Like,
Oh, okay.
then everybody gets the same ones.
So, like, if I started in Limsa Lominsa would have its own version of Under the Sultan Tree.
Basically. And
Okay.
it involved telling pirates that they're not allowed to pirate here because this is a different kind of pirate zone.
Wow.
because the leader is for sure definitely not a pirate.
Yeah, the commander at Limsa Lominsa of that kingdom.
The admiral.
The admiral, correction. Most certainly is not, like, a fucking... What's the word I'm looking for? Like a Captain Cook all to herself, in that sense. Was it Captain Cook or was it Morgan? It was Morgan that was made governor of Port Royal.
Yeah, she's basically that.
Yeah, when the British Navy was having so much trouble with pirates, they turned to Captain Morgan and was like, how would you like to be governor of Port Royal? Do you think you could clean this place up? And he turned to the guy who was in charge and was like, I could have this place cleaned up in a fucking day. And they were like, bullshit, you're governor. And he was like, all right. And he sank every ship in the port. And he was like, this is my town, y'all fuck off. And they were like, okay, he's in charge. And piracy stopped. So
yep.
I imagine
exactly.
she's very the same.
She's very similar. Like, she also has like the smallest landmass country-ish place.
Yeah.
Out of the three of them, because Gridania oversees the Shroud area. Ul'dah oversees the Thanalan area, which both are massive.
Yeah.
And though Limsa Lominsa doesn't oversee Lenosha, they have control over the entire ocean.
I was gonna say, their territory is mostly water.
Their territory is all of the water. They have the biggest territory, but smallest landmass territory.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's an interesting twist. And the other ones is a huge forest and a massive desert, respectively.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright, so, cutscene 3. Let's have a look. This is all very cool.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin.
Heidelin?
All made one.
Okay.
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
Stop looking up my kilt!
It's Heidelin. She's always looking up your kilt.
She is your kilt.
Darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light.
Oh,
Journey
okay.
forth and lay claim to them.
Oh yeah, and then there's this huge fucking crystal. Jesus. I have to fight.
Crystals reveal themselves to thee.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal them. Okay, so it's like,
Believe,
just keep doing
the
shit.
light liveth in thy heart.
Excuse me. Oh.
And it shows you, hey, look, you're not the only fucking one.
Yeah, and it's like,
Which is
you're not the
important.
chosen one. You're a warrior of light, not the warrior of light, which
Right.
I very much like.
Like, people will call, like, the NPCs will call you the Warrior of Light, Hydaelyn never does.
No, Hydaelyn knows better.
Hydaelyn knows better.
And she's just like, there are crystals that you will find on your adventures.
My child, and shine thy light on all creation.
It's very bright. Wow. And then, cutscene 4. Oh yeah, then I wake up.
Flat on your fucking back.
Flat on my back.
Ah, coming around now.
Don't talk to me. Leave me alone.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
Oh,
The
I'm so
question
happy they
isn't
get better
how,
voice
but
actors.
who? We're not dealing
my
with
God.
bookless bandits.
Like, the voice acting isn't bad.
No, it's actually pretty good.
It's
but they
quite
get,
good.
It gets even better.
Oh, I imagine so. This
I'm
is
just
still
looking
early
back at
for
this
them.
and I'm like,
this
I'm
is
just looking
the-
back at this and I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Thankred, you sound like a,
Don't
I don't
suppose the
know.
answer came to you in a dream.
Yeah. I passed out. Thankfully, it was after the fight was over. Oh, thank God, people I'm taller than. This is rare.
Yeah, you're actually like one of the taller of the human races, like
Yeah.
of the two human races, because you're like half Hellsguard, right?
Yeah, it's the half Hellsguard. I'm the Northman. And so I'm taller than humans and the weird children people, but not, like anyone else.
You're also taller than the cat folk, both
Am I?
gender. Yes.
Oh, I just haven't seen
Cat
a lot
folk
of
are
cat
shorter.
folk. It's just the
You're not
lizard
hanging out in the
people,
main cities.
and that's true. It's just the lizard people and the Hellsguard are taller, and the elves. There's a lot of elves and lizard folk and Hellsguard in our group.
Yeah.
Oh, Claire, converted from a Twitch Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Congrats.
Hooray.
Thank you. Ah. Oh yeah, so the no sooner did you fell the beast, you fell asleep. Too much aether, no doubt. I saw some shit.
Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
I touched a crystal and then I
course,
passed out.
This
Now
changes
I don't
everything.
have it. Did you steal it?
Oh, just thinking aloud. At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once.
Okay,
I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
please don't. I seem to have a undiagnosed case of narcolepsy.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
Off she goes. God, look at that fucking angry toddler walk.
As you wish, your impetuousness.
That is a pissed off kid.
Yeah, just like fucking arms swaying out. I'm like, man, she's mad. Look at her go.
Well, think about it. If you were
suspect we
that
shall meet again before
small.
long.
Yeah.
and you had to grow up trying to walk as fast as other people,
Yep. And
You'd probably
also,
be swinging a lot.
everyone treated you like a child, regardless of how old you were.
that's probably actually not the case in this world.
Really?
Because they've always been around.
Oh. I could just
That's-
imagine them being like, oh, look at him, so little and cute. Like, I'm 85 years old.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Pinching
Like, you
his
don't know, that
cheeks.
kid, that kid could be 30, you don't know.
Yeah, I know. It makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Just think of it like dwarves,
Until
alright?
then.
Don't think of it like...
Try and stay awake.
Can we think of
And
it not like Arcade dwarves?
Yeah, or no, it's not
Can we-
arcade dwarves.
Yeah.
It's token dwarves. Let's do this.
Small but stabby. Do
Small
try
but
and stay awake. I promise nothing. I haven't been diagnosed. Wait. I'm afraid to fall asleep again. And then, yeah, we go back and Papa Sean explains the young man was most likely Thencred, a scholar conducting research on Aether-related subjects. The station master then thanks you for protecting Lady Lilira and asks that you show the same kindness to other people of Thenelin. Nice. Way down in the hole. How many cutscenes we got here? Another 4. Oh my god. Okay. There are a lot of cutscenes. Oh my god. Oh, Claire's cheered 100 bits. Rip, why can't good gays be good and bad gays be bad? It's just so confusing. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna denounce that there are both good and bad gays, as there are good and bad people in every community.
I think that they weren't saying gays. I think they were just saying like guys.
Oh, I know. I'm having a laugh.
Fair enough.
Gregor needs his medication to stave off the narcolepsy.
Yeah, right? Just dead.
Please, this has never happened before. I'm scared I'm gonna pass out again. Please, we're in the wild. Please help me get home. So, rumor has it that Waystan, a merchant living in Stone's Throw, is recruiting able-bodied adventurers to protect his team of prospectors. Speak to him at the Coffer and Coffin, and volunteer your services. That's not a good place. It's not a good name for a place you want people to go. While Waystan does not require additional escorts for the expedition, he would appreciate your assistance in convincing a group of children from Stone's Throw to stop waiting for him to return home. Offer Waystan's cookies to the children and persuade them to leave. Your kind words and crumbling cookies are enough to satisfy these children, and you let Waystan know that the situation's been resolved. So he had a bunch of kids waiting around for him, and he was like, please tell them to go home, give them these cookies, tell them to go away. That's fucking weird. Even as Waystan was telling you about his ambitious plans for the future, one of the brass blades from the expedition party bursts into the bar and declares that they have made a promising discovery. Wasting no time, Waystan resolves to go see for himself and invites you to join him at the site. Your confrontation with the brass blades is interrupted by a mysterious masked mage who unleashes a clay golem upon you. In the chaotic battle that ensues, you somehow slay the rampaging construct moments before Thencreed arrives. Thal's balls.
Thal's balls.
Thal's balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined, bloody city? God's damned idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? Think he'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while the Masters of Ulda looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. The Syndicate? Uh-oh. These guys sound serious. Finally sunk in, hasn't it? I am also here. Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul that it may wake to life.
Cops are coming.
I've got the windows closed. God damn it. Who's that spoken gibberish? Show yourself.
I just thought it was funny when they, when it happened when the freaking guy in the black robe showed up.
Yeah, cops are coming. It's the Popo. That ain't part of the plan. Bloody hell's does Lord Lorthrow mean to kill us too? Lolorito. And then, yeah, then we had to fight this asshole, and it sucked. So that was one. Beep. Excuse me. And we managed to kill this thing just before he's arrived. Damn, seems I missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. And I'm still awake. Wait. Uh-oh.
It's a good game.
That's funny. I was just like, see, you didn't need my help this time. Yeah, and I'm still awake. Wait. Falls over. Son of a bitch! Fuck! Passes out. Oh yeah, and I had these weird, like, visions. God, look at those bossy baby walks. body walking around with some elf and some lady. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ulda herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it, the mirthful maiden. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. Look at this fucking smooth talker.
Right?
This guy, with his words. I hear they attacked another caravan.
He called them desert roses, and I was like, wait a minute, you sons of bitches.
Where are the girls? where are the two girls that were standing next to him? Where have they gone? They were here and here. Was he imagining two women?
There's a good chance.
Oh my fucking god. This is bananas. I hear they attacked another caravan. I and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja. Amalja. What stirred him up, do you reckon? Or Amalia, depending how if it's a soft J. Another raid. I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Crystals! A primal! Are you coming, love? Well,
Oh, there they are. They walked down the street.
oh, they walked slightly away from him. Okay.
They were behind the giant wall of a man that was in the last scene.
Like, Clay's like, man, this guy's really lonely. Like, he's fucking shooting hot lines at nobody in the street.
I feel it. I feel it. I understand. I get it.
Wouldn't keep ladies waiting, would you? And he's just like, perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? This boy's got game. Aw, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Nothing like a couple of ladies picking up a handsome dude, though. You don't know that it wasn't the other way around. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you don't know
You're
a couple
just
of
like,
girls
"Hell
weren't
yeah."
looking for some handsome dude to mess around with.
Right?
Oh, it's Thoughty Thancred. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvests, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Oh, this was before the calamity!
Mm-hmm.
All of this was happening before the cataclysm took place.
Yeah, you're seeing visions, dude.
Yeah, this is the past. And I know that it was Thancred that we were looking at, but I'm like... I thought it was like a few days ago, not the years before.
It could be any time, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, now it was the time that this suddenly showed up before it fell from the sky and destroyed everything.
Yeah.
This weakening of the aetheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent.
Dalamud's the name of the star.
And, of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louisoix? Louisoix will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment.
And his name is Thancred.
Thancred. Okay.
Thancred.
I will try to...
Yep.
Oh, and he's got his... Oh, and he's got his thing on! It was a mask, the thing that was on his arm.
Continuity!
Interesting. Always a cataclysm, never a dogaclysm. Well, at least he has actual people to get with. Wait, that was the...
Wait, that was a star?
Wait, what? That's a star. And
Yep.
most of them lived. Most of them lived, yes.
Well, you'll see. You'll see.
You'll see it.
Why?
But, like, when the cutscene that plays when you first play A Realm Reborn is basically like, this was Final Fantasy XIV, and everybody was running around having a great time, and then on the back end, the developers were like, I would like to make this game much better. It will require us to do a hard reset.
What happened was that the game was so pretty, nobody could run it.
Oh, fuck. So, yeah, they were like, we basically have to release a whole new game if we're going to fix it.
Like, it's funny because there's a running joke between the people who used to play, the original Final Fantasy XIV, that Dalamud's descent was caused by potted plants. Because the potted plants had so many freaking polygons that it crashed games.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, so they, for graphical and mechanical and gameplay purposes, were like, we're gonna just restart the game, and then decided that they were going to do it in-game as well. So this great star came down from the sky, and because, I mean, it's technically something that happened before this game started, so I'll talk about it.
Which in-game was a month-long event.
It was a month-long event.
Slowly get closer for a month.
That like, imagine the moon from Majora's Mask, but it was a month long instead of 3 days. And people just logged in,
real time.
And it was like 3, 2, 1, and then it played a cutscene, which was the cutscene you see at the beginning of A Realm Reborn when you come in, which is a bunch of like people are fighting in this war, and the star comes down and then opens into 1,000 pieces, revealing Bahamut, the dragon of the apocalypse in it. And Bahamut unleashes its, what is it, Mega Flare or whatever that's ability's called?
Yeah, like
Giga Flare?
Giga Flare.
Which then annihilates everyone, and like most of the cities and a ton of shit just takes like absolutely cataclysmic damage. But right before that happens,
if you want, you could just throw on the video.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw that on. I'm just gonna throw that on there.
Like it's.
It's so gorgeous. And
yeah,
like,
it's beautiful. And I get chills just watching it still.
End of an era. That's what it is. I'll bring that over here. Can the folks in the stream see it? Yes, you can. Okay, so folks at home can see it. I think this is the correct... Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah. I was like, I think this is right.
No. Don't skip ahead. Just watch the whole thing.
I'm not skipping ahead. I'm just making sure I can share it with you as well. That's the thing he was looking at in the sky, which was not supposed to be there. Like, it's not even supposed to be visible normally. It's not even open yet, and it's a calamity.
Mm-hmm. And the music, oh my god.
Oh god, yeah. Oof. And this was across the whole world these things were falling. And the conflict looks so small by comparison. This asshole. Nice. Oh, hey, this guy. It's a white mage, a black mage, a paladin, and a ranger. And a warrior. Now, these fighters you're seeing here are representative of the main character in a way. I don't know who that guy is. Everybody just falls over. That's Giga Flare right there. Oh! Fuck! Nice.
The place that he used Giga Flare on was limb to Lamentia, just straight up.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, and this guy is trying to shield you, basically the player characters, from this.
Yeah, that's Louis Soir.
Louis Soir. That's the mage?
Yes.
And everybody's... Oh, and there he is! And there's... I know her from somewhere. But that's Louis Soir. And they're all praying together. Oh, they're trying to recontain him.
Yeah. Yeah, they were praying to the 12 gods.
Praying to the 12 gods to recontain Bahamut. Oh no. Oh no. And he sends you all into the future. But every end marks a new beginning. That's one big blue Pokeball.
I'm fucking weeping right now.
Yeah, no, I'm getting like a little emotional on that.
My freaking face.
Whew.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a little verklempt over here. But yeah, that's what happens. And the way that it continues, there's like another 10 seconds on the end of that when you start A Realm Reborn, and that is you teleporting in to the middle of a forest somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's, what, 15 years or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's some amount of time into the future.
It's not super long. Like, if you were a returning player, you would come back and be like, I know you guys, because they were still like around. I guess there are some people who weren't teleported that still lived through it. That your character's like, oh shit, I know you, man.
Yeah. Like, oh, I know you.
Yeah. That cutscene played at the end of that, like when Dalamud came down in the first game, and then at the end of that cutscene, you got a little pop-up that said that you were disconnected from the server, and thank you. And then you clicked exit, and you could not log back in.
And that was it.
That was it.
That was the end of it. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, I love it so
Woof.
much. Oh my god. So Final Fantasy XIV, you guys, currently the best MMO.
Yeah. So, and then again, like I said, when you logged in, it showed after the fire went by and took Louis Soir that the other characters teleport in, and they're in the middle of a forest somewhere in some overgrown ruins, and it's, I think, hinted at the place that they're in with all these trees was exactly the place they were standing previously, but it's now like in the future, like 6-7 years or something. And it was like, this was the only way that he could get you to survive, and the only way the world could survive is if he took these heroes who could perhaps potentially in the future have the ability to save everyone and send them forward. Because they won't survive now, but they might be able to recreate the giant blue Pokeball thing further on.
Basically, the people that Louis Soir saved were the Warriors of Light, his kids, or his grandkids, the rest of the Scions, because the his grandkids were part of the group called the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the rest of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and like the leaders of the countries,
Oh.
and I'm not exactly certain how the Garleans made it out, but there's a distinct possibility that he saved them too.
Oh.
Because he's Louis Swat. No. That's not a bad O. That's a good guy O.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's interesting that he was like, you will also live.
Yeah, because fucking...
Because that's Louis Soir, man.
Because that's Louis Swat. He was a good fucking guy.
He was a fucking good dude. Good guy Louis Soir.
If I am incorrect, please correct me, but that is, like, that's...
That is the
what I
understanding.
assume. That is my understanding.
Yeah.
Anyway. Back to this, this fucking fever dream.
So this is Thengrid, and here he is wearing this weird thing on his face. Let's see what he's up to. Truly a marvel of
Charlian.
Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the aether. Oh, so he can see aether flow when he's wearing that. Interesting. That's one of the gods. Bye.
Yep. Goodbye.
Okay. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. The little noise that it makes when it's like, I expect it to just like flash in his face. He's like, ah! Son of a bitch!
Yeah, because it's got that like flash cubes charging up kind of sound.
Yeah, it does. Like those old flashes on cameras. That's like the sound it makes. It's
Oh man, that just aged
like,
me.
like right in his eyes, like, ah! Son of a bitch. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan Tree. Maybe Papa Shan will know something of it. Oh, and this particular part of the vision, though, was recent. Because now he has that device on his face. Whereas he didn't have it before. Huh. And then... Narcolepsy's a bitch. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? Him and all his digging folk. Oh. It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest has already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there soon. I should be there anon. Sorry. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances. But every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you had not come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Waystan and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. And I need a drink. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thengrid, a humble scholar surveying the flow of Aether and Thanalan. Thanalan? Yeah, I'm getting it right. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when we meet, it will be under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. And off he goes. wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... never mind. Fairly well. No, you don't do that. Don't start a sentence and then leave. Asshole. Like, God. Can't stand that. Alright, so confrontations and Thancred arrives. Thancred's presence triggers more strange visions, which you are unable to explain. Though your soul cries out for answers, this is neither the time nor the place. Speak with Wasteland, who has returned to the coffer and coffin. Wasteland now understands that he has been marked for death by Lord Lolorito. The ore vein, the brass blades, and the golem all appear to have been a part of the trap. The merchant promises to do his utmost to hide your involvement, but he also suggests you seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi at the Quicksand, in case Lolorito's spies are already aware of your actions. Momodi confirms that Wasteland is finished in Ulda, but assures you that no one knows of your deeds. Though many would question the wisdom of opposing such powerful forces, she clearly approves of your actions. As a reward, Momodi grants you a complimentary accommodation at the Hourglass and permission to undertake guild levies. Interesting. Duty, honor, and country.
Guild leave. I always pronounce it guild lev, but because it feels better on in the mouth, but it's actually guild leave.
It's got good mouth feel.
It's got good mouth. You know what I'm fucking
I
about.
do. I do know what you're talking about. Like,
great.
I jest, but I understand perfectly. Man, I thought modern night vision goggles looked weird. Yeah. Alright, so then, at level 14, having sworn you to secrecy, Momodi reveals that the royal crown has been stolen. According to her, if the theft were to be made public, it would tarnish the Sultana's reputation. Excuse me. She suspects that the missive, which... God. Fufulupa, found amongst Bladewood's possessions. Yeah, fucking... was written by the perpetrators of this crime. Momodi bids you to bear the letter to this intended recipient, Owain, of the Sultan Sworn, and offer your assistance. Owain confirms that the letter is a ransom note from the thieves, stating their demands for the return of the crown. Believing there to be no other way, the guilt-ridden Sultan Sworn decides to give the criminals what they want. Rendezvous with him at the Unholy Air in central Thalan, and ensure the exchange goes as planned.
Thanalan.
Now, how many... Christ, there's 6 in this one. My God.
Yep.
Alright, so where does this one pick us up? Oh, this is right at the beginning. The outside world believes Ulda to be a sultanate, rather ruled by Sultana Nanamo. Ulnamo. The truth is, wow. It's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people. Oh, so that's what the Syndicate is. It's the top 6 wealthy people that actually run Ulda.
Yeah.
Huh. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of her royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owain's the Sultan Sworn, who was charged with guarding it that night. It'd be anything this letter was... I'd bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that the man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owain of all people. At this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Gregor. Tell him that Momodi sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. The name's not hard to pronounce, but it is hard to read, Tonberry.
Nanamo Ulnamo.
Nanamo Ulnamo. Oh, these guys. Oh, so these are the guys that stole the mask. I guess. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. You'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owain, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you should come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait, here's your payment, as promised. Oh, this poor bastard. Sniff, sniff, aye, 'tis the real thing. Genuine, pure, Colombian cocaine. Look at that fucking smile. You know it's like a fucking muffin or something. Like, yeah, this is takes a chocolate chip off the top. Yeah, it's real. Sweet cakes. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now at long last we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it is that you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable as the crown to us as the crown seemed to you. Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? Ah, but you must feel terrible knowing that you've bought us the doom of Sild. Is that like the whole world? Isn't Sild the name of the planet?
Heidelin is the name of the planet.
Is Sild the continent? The kingdom?
No. Might be a person?
Yeah, maybe. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. Oh, I remember. And then I had to fight off all these dudes. I had to fight a lot of guys. There's too many. Run! Run while you still can! I will do my duty! And I'm just like, please. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Oh yeah! This guy.
Yeah,
Papa Sean, head of the guard. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Papa Sean!
Papa Sean!
Papa Sean's Pizza. Coming on in, head of the guard. Sultan Sworn, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Yeah! Sultan Sworn? Ha, no matter. Kill them all. And then, by God, did I have to kill a lot of these guys. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, they just kept coming.
Yeah. Owain confirms that the letter is a ransom note for the thieves, stating that their demands to return the crown, yet believing that there's no other way, the guilt-ridden Sultan Sworn decides to give the criminals what they want. Rendezvous with him at the unholy heir in central Thalan to ensure the exchange goes as planned, which we did, and then we saw. Having taken the receipt for their payment, the thieves rather predictably attempt to murder you, but with the aid of Papa Sean and a band of Sultan Sworn, you defeat them. Let's see what the next one is, because I imagine it's immediately after the fight. It is. Master Papa Sean, but why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Owain. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Sorry. Master Papa Sean, more of them to the north! After them, Sultan Sworn! They have the crown! This lot sought only to delay us! Let us speak again back in the city. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, bye. Oh, who the fuck are you? The source of his strength becomes clear. Grr. I have opened my mouth to bare my teeth. This is more than I have done to anyone so far. You, sir, have earned the ire of Gregor. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Oh, this is the fucking dude who summoned the golem, and I imagine also the void monster, because he's doing this now. This is bad. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me the creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Oh, he's got a weird symbol on his face. Remember that one, folks. Oops. That is a yet even bigger guy. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Okay.
Great.
No you.
And then you fought him.
And then we beat him up.
Beat him up real good.
And we beat him up real good. Oh, and including him. The wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Bleh. Oh, hey, look who it is.
And Thancred's there.
Yeah. And he's just like...
I think he joined in the battle.
Yeah,
like,
I could just imagine, like, killing them, and the guy has this line as he's falling over, and then he's just like, Paragons? I'm like, like, when did you get here? He's just suddenly there. This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the bringers of chaos, Asians, to give them their true name.
Asians.
Asians?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
We'll allow it.
I'm just going by how they pronounce it in game.
Asians.
Asians.
Like, there just really couldn't have been a better name, huh?
Booty
Fear us,
wizard.
we are asslings. Mm-hmm. Alright, well. Booty wizards. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now. As if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. So, have we Charlians crossed paths with Essians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Oh, yes, that's right, you're one of the gifted. I am a what? You know, this marks the third time I've found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? I jest. Like, had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Gregor. Please make sense. I beg of you. Huh. And there was another crystal. Oh. But this one just shattered. A dark crystal instead of a crystal of light. Interesting. Next.
What does a god do a non-believer? Depends on whether or not the god is physically present and breathing a nuke at you. Because I was saying that Bahamut was a god.
Yeah. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Gregor? I was once a Sultansworn, you know, though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever her grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. But, thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan sworn. Okay.
The Sultansworn are the paladins, so if you were going through the paladin quest, you'd be, like, chilling
Talking
with
to them.
Papa Sean.
That's
Also,
pretty cool.
question. Do you have background music on?
I do.
Now, second question.
Yeah.
Do you have private housing music on?
I don't know. I mean, I hear music whenever the...
What music is playing right now? Is it the same as outside, or is it the Shadowbringers theme?
It is like a cute little...
Okay, so then you definitely don't have the housing music on. Put the housing music on!
No, because
No.
here's the thing. When I step over here, the housing music turns on.
Oh, okay, so then it's just a setting with when you're looking at the book. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
But then when I go like this,
Alright,
it
fair.
changes to cute little music.
Alright, fair.
After the Sultan Sworn leave, you find yourself alone with a masked mage who, orchestrated the theft, and another battle ensues. Fortunately, Thancred comes to your aid, and together you emerge triumphant. Though the motives of this Asian remain a mystery, his schemes now lie in ruin. Return to the heart of the Sworn to find out if the Sultan Sworn have recovered the crown. The Sultana visits the heart of the Sworn to thank you personally for helping to recover the crown, and to request your presence at the forthcoming banquet as her guest of honor. Though her gesture leaves you speechless, you gather your composure and accept, already looking forward to your next meeting. I think that's the last one.
Exalted vessel of Nordthal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
I'm standing there like, I'm exhausted just listening to you say that. My God. Yeah. At long last, you've brought it to us to allow our plans come to fruition. Crystal meth! Levity boy. I am exhausted. Just
Glory to the Sultana! Forever may she reign!
You guys could not do that together, huh?
You regaled me with tales
Right.
of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow.
Just like, okay. This is extremely awkward.
Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth!
It's a pity I can't go back and do the quests from the other one, because I would like to see what it's like to do these quests for Limsa Lominsa.
Well, you can make another character just to long enough to do the quests
I could.
in there. Like they're pretty short. Like you'd be able to get it done in like a day,
Yeah.
just to enjoy the story and then try the next one. You know.
Your Grace.
See to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command.
My starting area
Oh,
was
that's Raubon.
Yeah, Rabon.
I remember this guy. He is a bad motherfucker, this dude.
If what
Tall
they
fella.
say is true, Uldar owes you a great debt.
This guy is big enough that he can walk over the Sultana without grazing the top of her head with his fucking balls. Like,
I don't
he
know.
can-
Rabon's got some balls
I was
on
gonna
him.
say, but he's probably got some fucking stones on him, so maybe not.
balls.
If what they
I
say
am
is true.
Raban al-Din. With the consent of her grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her
Sup?
grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
Perhaps.
An honor, indeed. Come, hero.
There's
Until then,
a man with more scars than me. You have my respect.
for the sake of her grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you
that
walk
what he
in the
said?
light of the crystal.
Well, no, that's what I said.
Fair.
Yeah, it's just like a man
Like,
with more scars than me.
For a second there, I genuinely thought that they were taking into consideration your appearance choices.
Oh,
Because
God,
it's
I
this
wish.
game, and I absolutely would have thought of that.
Yeah.
Like, would believe it. They recognize your race and your class and all that kind of stuff.
That's so cool.
mhm.
That's so fucking cool. I'm gonna double check to make sure that I am. Yeah, You should have sound. There we go.
Do they not have sound?
Everyone else at home does. I'm just curious if you do. And then
Yeah,
a royal reception.
I believe so.
That's right, there was 3 there. And then the Uldan Envoy, and then that's when it stops being about Ulda, and it starts just being the main quest. The banquet is soon to begin. Put on the voice of the just, and make for the royal promenade where Bartholomew awaits. Tell me he's a cat guy.
Named Bartholomew?
Please. Tell me that's a thing that happened.
I doubt it.
Damn
There's
it.
very specific naming conventions for each of the races, and that is definitely not consistent with the cat folk.
Fuck!
Yeah, no, all the cat folk have like one letter, an apostrophe, and the rest of their name, because that one letter before the apostrophe is their surname.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Huh.
It's like their clan name.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's not exactly they were part of this one specific tight, small family. It's that they're of this clan. Like, there's a bunch of Macbeths that you aren't related to directly, right?
That's
So-
true, yeah. Bartholomew. I was like, tell me that's a cat guy. It's not. Damn it! I was really hoping for it. At the banquet, Raban recounts the deeds of the half-remembered heroes, whom Izorians now call the Warriors of Light. The tale triggers inside your mind a vision of the final moments of the Battle of Caternau. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Cartnau.
Cartano. Cartano.
Okay. When you subsequently come to your senses, you are surprised to find yourself in a room at the Hourglass, with no idea of how you got there. Betraying a mixture of relief and glee, Momodi explains that you collapsed, and mentions to the general, the general would like to see you. Make your way to the Hall of Flames to seek an audience with him. Then the Flame General decides there's work to be done, and that he would have you do it. Speak to him again when you're ready to begin.
Oh, did you notice that that small girl that you rescued at the beginning was the Sultana?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know
it
that
was
was
the
her.
Sultana. It's the same person.
I was
She
like,
was,
there-
she was off doing her thing, like,
Yeah.
and she wasn't allowed to do her thing because that's why she was all like undercover and shit. She just wanted to be outside of the freaking kingdom
At
or whatever.
the tree.
She wanted to be outside.
Yeah. Did she just want to be outside, or was she doing something at the tree?
She was doing something at the tree as well. Like, she was
Yeah.
just chilling with the Sultan tree because that's like it was like it represents a lot of like her like heraldry. No,
Yeah.
ancestry.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what this does.
And she just didn't want to be followed around all the damn time.
Okay. And that's where I found the first crystal. Oh, it's Papa Sean.
Option. See, everybody's got like chillin' clothes,
Everybody's got some chilling
Hail the
clothes.
Sultana,
except for Rabon.
Except for him.
Your Grace.
Penny shot.
Raubon. Of the Royal House of All, I, Nanimo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here.
He's holding up like a fucking parrot. My god. I'm impressed that he's doing that and not having her just stand on his head. Like,
We are
I always thought that he needs a like pauldron that is a throne.
yeah. He's got like a fucking saddle on his arm and he just holds her up. A hero to Uldan, a dear friend of the crown. Okay.
Honored guests, I give you our champion.
Truthfully, at least to me, all of this rings just a little bit hollow, because remember that the Sultana is not the power of Ulda. She is kind of just a figurehead, like the Queen of England is presently now. Like, doesn't...
More specifically, the Sultanate doesn't have as much money as the Syndicate, and the Syndicate keeps the trades going between the city states.
Yeah.
So she always has to talk to them about shit. She is in power, but she, like, the syndicate has like most of the town running because they have the economy going.
Okay.
So she always has to talk to them because if they're upset about something, then the economy suffers.
Then the economy is upset and we have a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, because the way they explained it was like the Syndicate is the people who are actually in charge of Ul'dah, and while the Sultanate is the Sultanate, they have the support of the people, but they don't really get to make the big decisions that they would want to should they have that power, because the 4 major houses, or I think it was 4, they all kind of run things more or less the Syndicate. Was it 4 or was it 6? I think it was 6.
4? No, it's 4.
I think it was more than 4, because then it's not the same number of houses that are in Ishgard.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, there's 6 houses of the Syndicate.
There's
Yeah.
6 houses of the Syndicate, 4 houses in Ishgard that run the big church town that's there. But yeah. Like, for me, though, sitting here and seeing her being like, this is our champion, I'm like, yeah, to you, the people who don't run this town. Like, the people who actually run this town, I have definitely gotten in their way, and they're mad at me about that.
Enjoy the feast.
And then everyone had a good feast.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, this is a good time. It's a bunch of people being nice to me.
Not to spoil your appetite, but
There's
Ul'dah is
Raubon.
hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets. Nor can her grace do aught to help them.
Yeah.
She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
Oh, so there's some 1%ers who exist in Ul'dah that are fucking the town over. And she's trying to stop them, but
Beneath
because
her
they have all
mask
this
of
money...
stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects.
Fuck,
But
that's
there will
gotta
be
suck.
no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am
like,
truly
given back to her?
grateful for all you have done for Ul'dah. But there is so much more to do. That light, what is it?
Oh, you also see it, thank God. Good, because I'm gonna warn you, every time this happens,
So
I pass
bright.
out.
Almost like by the 12.
I found this extremely bright suppository by the Sultan tree.
Tell me true. Have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you
Yes?
put them down to an excess of ether?
You're not the first person also to say that. It's funny you should mention that. Then Creed said it was
You are
also
like
like
they
that.
were.
I go, who?
Allow me to explain.
Excuse me.
Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals, though they were not of this land. When the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies.
The Garlean Empire. That's those assholes on the Magitech armor. When the two armies were fighting in the cutscene that I was showing you guys on YouTube, the one side that had the big airship and the dude with the weird goggles and all the dudes riding the Magitech armor shooting like machine guns and shit, that was the Garlean Empire, right? Am I right
Yeah.
on that? Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
absolutely.
I fully am unsure. Like, I want to make sure. I got that.
The guys in all that giant black armor with the spikes and the horns and shit, yeah, that's them.
That's okay. Yeah, the fucking yeah. All that black armor, all those spikes, those guys. Yeah, those guys. So they helped bring together the 3 grand companies, one of whom was Ul'dah, I guess.
And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day
5
years
years.
ago.
It's been 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah. So Cartano was that great battle that we saw in that
The
cutscene.
day we lost them.
Yeah, it's a big important fight because of course it is.
Yeah.
None
and they
who
vanished.
survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us.
So not only were these people sent forward in time, they were removed from time. People remember that they existed, but not who they were, or what their names were, or what they looked like. Jesus Christ.
And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light.
Shit.
When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve.
Son of a
must
bitch.
protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Heidelin, mother of all, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Yeah. Let's hope that you're not the kind of people in stories that die a lot.
Look at that guy's face. Yeah, he hopes.
He hopes.
He's seen some shit. Oh.
Having another bout.
Oh, it's coming on!
Yep. I'm having another episode.
Next time on...
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, and there it is. The 3 grand companies.
Flames to the fore!
So yeah, Rauban, leader of the Flames.
Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of.
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas.
Oh man, she's hot.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yeah, no, I was like, till C swallows all, I guess.
Hold that
God damn,
position,
baby.
though it costs them their
You
lives.
can change your grand company if you want.
I do.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
Sucker.
The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
This asshole. One of them. He's got like a red mask on though. It's not the black one that the other guy had.
Is Artemis?
No, it is nothing.
I miss Merle Wibb's voice actor, actually. She died, though.
Oh Jesus! Really?
Yeah.
That is
So-
disturbing.
I won't go down so easily. Eyes forward.
That's rough.
Mm-hmm.
How'd she go, if I can ask?
She's old.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Also, good for them for hiring old
We are
actresses.
being
Yeah.
watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
He's down. So all 3 of these people banded together.
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Oh, hey.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Snake! God damn.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
This is epic on my screen because I got the Shadowbringers music in the background. It's picking up. And I was like, oh.
All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall
'Cause I'm
back
just sitting in the house,
effective
right?
Immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Bit late to say that.
Yeah, but they couldn't not try, right?
Yeah.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To
Everyone
your
who can see the
positions.
future knows that it can be changed. So, and she can. She's a seer.
Yeah. Kani Senna,
Yeah.
leader of the
Elder Seed Seer Kane Senna. Leader of of Gridania.
Yeah, that I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. Oh, and then hey, look what it is. I'm aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Maniacal. Goodness me. Am I gonna do the big sit-up?
Wow, you were out so fucking long that they put you in an inn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How you
Are you
feeling?
okay, Gregor? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Are you
Fucking-
alright?
Oh, it's Momodi, the chick who runs the inn.
Yeah.
They said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to have you carried back to the Hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though probably not the sort you intended.
Oh yeah, because you passed out in the middle of the feast.
Yep, middle of a big royal party, I passed the fuck out again. You sure you're getting enough rest? Life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you is getting a bit tiresome. You are, after all, 5 times my size, so... Oh, before I forget, the general left a message for you. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Okay.
If he remembers, like, where the fuck was I?
Who the fuck is? Jeez.
Guy looks like he's the kind of fellow that got hit in the head a lot.
Yeah. He really does. Appointing you his personal envoy, Rauban bids you to deliver a missive to the other two leaders of the Eorzean Alliance. Eorzean. In order to facilitate your journey, he bestows upon you an airship pass, which will allow you to travel by air between 3 allied nations. Before making your way to the airship landing, be sure to quiz Momodi as to what awaits beyond the deserts of Thanalan. In addition to Ulda, the Eorzean Alliance encompasses the city-states of Gridania and Limsa Lominsa. Once you have made your final preparations for the journey, take the wellhead lift to the airship landing and speak to Eorzea at the Eleonora at the entrance lobby. You are now ready to embark on the first leg of your journey, which will take you to Limsa Lominsa. Make your way to the landing area and await departure. There are a lot of cutscenes for this, but that's okay. It definitely, like, after they're done establishing the world by level 15, then it picks up.
Yeah.
I prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Just crushes it. 5 years ago, we looked on, powerless, as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartano. First by the Garleans, and then by the thrice-damned Primal called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, and of the warriors of light, of whom no trace remained. Never found the bodies. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think none more worthy of my role. The question is, will you accept it? And it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as my official representative. Now that's a great many malms to travel. But I've neither the time nor the patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states that pass, serves as a proof of this pass serves as proof of your privilege. It's an air pass. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of the concern of public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case. Though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. Aye, Gregor, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your purpose. And should our path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. Bye. Back from your meeting with Rauban, are you? What did the big man have to say? That I should use an airship and deliver some letters. Is that a fact? You're really excited for some letters. An airship. Personal envoy, the Flame General himself. That is also true. Now that I'm thinking about it. So you be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship. Bugger me. That's an honor and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. Can you not? Nobody? Nobody comes to mind? I'm proud of you, Gregor. I truly am. I don't like being high up in the air. It makes me very nervous. Now, I dare say Rauban told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folks go to their graves having never once seen Eorza from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thal, having never known the blues of Limsalaminsa's shimmering seas or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you. You'll see the sights and more, and everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you go, savor these experiences, for they are priceless all. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Ul'dah ain't the place, ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, I might as well be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of man you are. And what kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind that can't resist sticking his nose in other people's business, of course. Don't you ever go changing. Safe travels. I'll see you when you get back. And I never returned. This is nice. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. I don't like being up here. Being up here worries the balls out of me. No.
Oh, you don't like airships?
No. Oh, especially ones that have weirdly attached balloons on them.
Don't worry, it's magic.
It's all fucking lopsided.
I attribute it to wind-aspected aether.
Oh, that's interestingly thought. Oh, they're all down there and everybody's waving. That's nice. Except you. You won't wave, because you're an asshole. Asshole. Damn it. When we first met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeed!
Momodi, you know what?
If I'm right, they'll
I'm
be
gonna
singing
give
your
some
praise
credit
in
to
the
Momodi.
far reach before long. What was that about Momodi?
I like her.
Yeah,
She
she's
gave a
nice. They always walk in the light of the crystal. Yeah, she was the lady that ran the tavern.
Yeah.
Ow, mine.
Damn that kilt going.
Yep.
It was
Quit
just
looking up
straight
me
out the
kilt. Foof.
So then you were off to Limsa? Oh.
Ah. Castrum. Oh, these look like Empire goons. Everything is black and red, and there's airships abound, so I would imagine so, yes.
I like a Garlean.
Ah, yes, the Garlean Empire. These fucking people. They're not bad guys at all.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still.
No, they're just, those helmets are saving them from COVID.
15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours.
Holy fuck.
So we believed. But an
God damn, I love that dragon.
host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great
Oh.
Midgard Zormer.
Midgard Zormer.
Succeeded in slaying that lord among worms.
Yeah, I chose the server that we all stay on.
Too high a price.
So they did manage to kill this great dragon, but
Was lost.
Yeah, the
but it
flagship was lost.
destroyed their whole base, basically that whole army.
Oh my god.
You see why I take so many fucking screenshots of this game?
So, the Empire tried to invade 15 years ago, 10 years before the Calamity, and just a ton of dragons stopped them.
And Midgard Zormir was like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Because basically what they didn't realize was that was like where Midgard Zormir was. Like that was like Midgard Zormir's fucking territory.
That was their territory. And
yeah, and they thought the dragon was asleep, so they were like, ba-ba-da-ba-da.
The dragon was not asleep. No,
the dragon was asleep, but he woke the fuck up when they saw a bunch of fucking Garleans walking through.
God damn.
And they're like, excuse me. No, this is mine.
A blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
Why you be like
Twice
this?
now it has eluded the Empire's grasp.
Yeah, well, it was Midgard Zormir that stopped you, and then it was Bahamut the second time. You idiot.
For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
Yeah, you brought the Great Calamity so that you could try to take over another country, and it fucked you. Like, that's what happened.
Yeah. Bahamut was on nobody's side. Bahamut was on Bahamut's side.
Yeah. It's like, we wanted to drop a big meteor on the battlefield and hope that the ensuing blast would only kill the opposing army.
Whoopsie.
That's not how nuclear missiles work, dumbass. You stupid asshole.
And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Lord Van Balzar.
Balzar.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Also, what? What even?
Precision carrier ships, I think.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
Dude, I just woke up. I don't...
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
What?
Uh-oh. Shit, James Marsters!
Yeah.
My lord!
Is that Spike?
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
God, it looks like it. Nero Tolls Scava.
Othar, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate.
Oh, he's
I
a
assure
spy.
you, Frumentarium sees all.
That's why he's like, this is your code name. He was a spy, and now he's dead.
Whoopsie.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Fuck.
Garland. Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Oh, and that's this guy. He came off the ship with the Lord dude.
Yeah.
He was just wearing that before. We didn't recognize him. I thought he was a different dude when he had his helmet off.
No, that's him.
And I'm glad. I guess that's why he puts his helmet back on, is to be like, this is that guy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Oh, man. Man alive. What?
Enter. So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you.
Awesome.
This way. I bid you welcome. I am
Whirlwind.
Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
Yeah, the Rogadin have their own language.
Oh.
And her name in it means like the wife of the sea.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Merlwib. Memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project.
Garlemald is the name of the empire that the Garleans are from.
Oh, okay. The Garlean Empire. Garlemald is the name of their their place. Legatus Nail Van Darnus. Hells take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads.
That's no moon.
Yeah, that's it. That's no moon. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. God, she's hot. But though we have no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Delamun came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame. While our own armies fared little better, 'twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Where Archon Louis Sois was with us, were Archon Louis Sois with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nations struggle to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen, Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea. And this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Rabban has the right of it. I accept his proposal.
So Ul'dah is trying to unite the three grand companies because they believe that it's the only way to be able to stop the Garleans and all that.
And get themselves back on their feet.
Yeah.
So because unite the three companies again and see if they can shake any more heroes out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
I like how she has one of those, like, tube yell things over here.
Yeah, right? And that, like, yeah. It's
That's
dope.
so cool. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? You, sir, have earned my ire. I bare my teeth at you, more than I have done to any who have yet seen me.
Yeah, your character's pretty emotionless looking.
Yeah, pretty stoic as it is. Pray give my regards to the elder Seedseer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has begun sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same.
But damn it, you're gonna tell her.
But you will tell her this joke. Fare you well, Gregor. May the Navigator guide you on your journey.
Like, she's not gonna like it, but she'll laugh, so.
Yes. It is a sad, poor joke, but you will tell it, so get out.
So get out and tell that fucking joke.
You go tell her, I swear to God.
I love Merweb.
And then this is Gridania. This is where our company house is.
Yeah.
So you are the
We voted on it.
envoy.
Oh, that's nice.
On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome.
Hello.
Please.
The great land rush of Final Fantasy XIV.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kan-E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Maybe. And then, yeah, you give that message. Hey, Rusty's joining us. Nice. Congrats. Meryl is literally the fucking best. She's a bloody pirate after all. Yes, we're gonna make a portrait of her in my house at Animal Crossing. Oh, that would be wonderful.
Right.
A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That as well. A message from the Admiral. A wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations in Ilsabard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech some 50 years past helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Garlemald. Garlemald.
Yeah.
Garlemald or Garlemald? Yeah,
Garlemald. And Ilsabard.
And Ilsabard. So of the northern continent of Ilsabard, Garlemald was just a shitty country, but then made a bunch of technological advances, and then started emboldened by this technology, it set out subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Ilzabard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of Magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Zos Galvus. Yeah, well, Final Fantasy keeps up its tradition of being extremely hard to pronounce. A lot of stuff. The man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail, and ever more prone to illness.
Solus Vos Galvus.
Solus Vos Galvus. But he's getting old and sickly. If rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us a much-needed time to rebuild. Because even though the Emperor, the falling meteor did decimate their forces, it also did not only decimate our forces, but also our kingdoms. The Garlean Empire didn't get kicked in the pants as bad. But the talk of succession has caused them to stall, and has given us time to rebuild. That's good. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius van Belsar. A man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds. Never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think of only what occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Oh, she's writing a big letter.
Should just sign in the thing.
Oh man, and they have their meetings outside.
Yeah, dude. They're druids. It's a druid thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate druids were not a thing in this game.
Druids aren't a thing in Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home.
The closest thing to druids in like Final Fantasy games there's two. Geomancers, which are like physical elementalists, basically. Mm-hmm. And green mages, which were like all about using nature magic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And yeah, at the very end, having now passed on Rauban's message to the leaders of both Lems Elements and Gridania, you have discharged your duty as the Flame General's envoy and learned of the various threats facing Eorzea in the process. Given the immensity of the forces at work, you are moved to wonder what meaningful contribution a lone adventurer might make to the realm's preservation. Perhaps the answer will be revealed to you in the days to come. Into a copper hell.
Okay, so, hold on a moment.
Yeah.
I missed a thing. When you were in, Limsa Laminsa talking with, before talking with the Admiral, there was a few things that you had to prove that, that you were, worthy of this praise that Ulda was saying. And folks told you to go to the Sastasha dungeon to deal with the threat of those pirates. But we did that dungeon
we did that yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't really have to do it again.
No.
So.
But so the pirate cove that we went to yesterday, where we fought the pirates and it ended in a weird giant sea monster man that we ended up having to kill at the end, was basically the test that Limsa Laminsa sent us on.
Yeah. Gridania did the same thing, actually. A similar thing. Rather, they didn't try to test you, but, folks got up in your grill saying, hey, we heard about how cool you were. Could you go and help us with something?
Yes,
that did open up another dungeon, if you would like to do it before you continue.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Alright. I will switch to, tank should get you fast Qs. But if I want to make sure...
You'll do heals?
Yeah.
Nice. Dope.
I'm gonna do this while I open Duty Finder for the... Tam Terra Deepcroft. Since its establishment during Gelmoran times, the subterranean crypt has been used for generations as a final resting place for the remains of rulers and nobles. Since the Calamity, however, the tunnels have become overrun with the Lambs of Dalamud, a deadly cult who worships the now fallen satellite as their savior. It is in the Deepcroft that these twisted souls silently plot revenge against those who fought to prevent the advent of Dalamud, summoning any dark presence who will aid them to this end, no matter the cost.
And there it is, duty ready. So it's a cult of people who worshipped the falling star.
Yeah.
Moved into these tombs.
Yeah. And they were summoning Void Scent, and they were, the Void Scent were, showing up in the forest and stuff, and hurting people. Huh. So we're so that was the problem we had to go and deal with.
Oh, and they were summoning a bunch of void scent and shit, and it was causing problems for people, and now we have to go deal with that. Estebano, I only just got your message of joining now. I'm sorry that we are not available here for you. Alright, let's go fucking kill some dudes.
Alright, this is a level 19. You are only level 19 right here. So you have only your abilities up to level 19.
Copy that. Oh, yeah, would you look at that. I do not have...
half your shit.
My other things. A lot of my abilities are grayed out.
Yep. Luckily, I think my fairy is powerful enough that I can be a third DPS.
Nice. Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit so I can see where I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Max zoom out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I always forget how tall my character is because I'm always at max zoom out. And then I see these little tiny things running across my screen. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's a person.
What the fuck are those? Oh, it's people.
So yeah, you'll want to try and aim, make sure that the enemies are looking away from the rest of the party as a tank.
Copy.
Because positioning in this game is incredibly important.
Yeah, I'm just trying to...
So yeah, get to the other side of them. You can also walk through them. You will clip through them if you walk through them. So keep that in mind in the future, because sometimes, later on in the game, speed is key. And you're gonna want to turn the... some bosses will open up with a big AoE cleave and might kill the whole party, you know? So.
Yeah. Oh, that's that ability I'm trying to use is grayed out. Ugh.
Yeah, your AoE.
Oh, a bunch of them.
Do you have?
But it's
your
just
AoE?
like the difference between it being grayed out and it being active is not terribly obvious. So.
Yeah. I get you. I get you.
I just gotta try to remember which is and which isn't. There we go. They would have me do a job. And yeah, I'm coming in here. You're goddamn right. I have been doing all of this without Defiance on.
That's kind of impressive, actually.
Whoops. I was
usually
wondering
it's
why I
kind of
was
difficult
losing.
to.
I was losing
usually-
track on a couple of guys there.
Yeah, usually it's kind of difficult to keep threat as a low-level tank. So
Yeah.
just try and keep Defiance on.
Yes, I have it on now, but it just
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
completely forgot about it. Fuck. Oh my god. So embarrassed.
No, it's okay.
Get back.
You're new, you're not stupid. Like, you know?
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Let's put you over here so that I can pull you all the way in this direction.
Yeah.
That's better. There we go.
And later on, like actually, fairly quickly, random, like, trash mobs between bosses will also have AoE attacks as part of their kit.
Yeah, I
So-
don't need to make sure that they don't hit people.
Yeah. Exactly. So basically, it's a thing you're always gonna want to do.
Yeah. Just make sure they're facing away from folks so they don't cause some kind of shit. I'll wait for everybody else to get in here. Good. Mate.
It's a big deal. Big deal to just grab and run past.
On me. Dalamud Priest. Dalamud was the name of the thing.
The star.
Oh, he fucking summoned a guy. I did not see that.
Yep. This is the actual boss right now.
Yeah, this is the actual guy.
Good, your health is fine. I can keep DPSing.
Oh yeah, I'm okay. Whoops! Let's get out of that.
And move right back into place. Yeah.
Yep. Step back in.
Now, a nice a tip about those AoEs. Once the red marker is gone, you can move back into that zone. You will not get hit by the attack.
Oh really? So like as
Right.
soon as it disappears,
As soon as the red disappears, you can
Yeah.
move back into that place.
Disciple of War. Really? What do those look like?
You
those
are
some
level
nice
70.
boots. I can read those. And
But yeah,
they are
definitely.
mine.
Glamour.
Yep,
I
that
was
was
like,
like
you
those
are
some
level
nice looking
70,
boots.
sir.
Those some handsome boots right there.
Plundered moccasins.
Voila. Bonk.
Like, I mean, I gave you a shit ton of glamour prisms. You're fine.
You did, and I've been making use of many of them.
Yeah.
I have made many, like, transmog outfits. I'm very happy about it. Ah.
I'm glad. Because glamour is the true endgame.
It really is. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Get over here. Get over here and fight me, you coward! Oh yeah, that's that good shit.
Feels
Turn
good
on,
to be a
bitch.
tank.
What's that?
Feels good to be a tank.
Oh, so good. Whack. On over the two. beetles, and then this
I want to
asshole.
see how long I can go without healing you.
Shut up.
Because my fairy just heals you, right? Over time.
It does.
So I'm trying to see how long I can go without healing you.
Yeah, I'm not even using any of my defensive abilities.
You
Like,
shouldn't.
I'm not like popping any of my defensive cooldowns.
No, you shouldn't. You should always wait
Like save
for
until
like big deal things.
it's a problem.
Yeah,
Oops,
things.
wrong button.
Moves called tank busters are what you use that on.
That's when you're about to take a big old fucking kick and you need an oh shit button to press.
Problem is that usually you have to tank those attacks too, because it's usually big bosses from like trials and stuff that have tank buster abilities, and if they're charging it up and you try and move out of the way, they'll follow you, and it's almost always a giant cleave. So you have to stand there and fucking take it, or else it might kill the whole party.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Take that
Making this game
bim
is
damage.
dope. Is it even a real game without glamour? Oh, you are on ahead, I thought. It was the DPS running ahead. I was like, oh no.
He kind of does.
It's fine.
He is
folks
kind
are
of
new
running
as
ahead,
well.
but whatever. I've got it.
These folks are new, so I don't blame them. This dungeon isn't particularly difficult.
And then they die. Okay, bye. Oh, boss room. I love these, by the way. That's like, just so's you know, shit's
It's a
about
boss
to
room.
go down. Now this doesn't do that thing where if you're not all in, it like locks the room.
It does, but recently they added a thing where if you are locked out, you can just hit a little button and it pops you into the room.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
It used to lock people out.
It used to be like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, well, guess you don't like teamwork.
Yeah, looks like you goofed. But then you get assholes who like run ahead and
Oh yeah,
fucking-
it was the worst in 24-man raids.
There's some idiot would run in and accidentally pull whatever was in the next area, and everyone would get fucking locked out.
Yep.
It sucked.
Yeah, so they changed it. Now, if you die during a fight, you can't get back in. Like if you teleport to the starting point rather than wait for a resurrect, you can't get back through that door.
Damn.
But if the fight was started and you got locked out that way, you can't get back in. Or you can get back in.
Blah. Oh, brass knuckles. Yeah, I'll just pass on that. And then zoink.
Oh, and that's Draystar, level 80.
Nice, dude.
Sovereign.
Nice. Sovereign, grats, buddy. Whap. 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 Bonk. That is so flashy. This little cat guy that's following us around.
You
the room.
can turn off other people's effects. Or turn them down.
Yeah. You were telling me the other day, yeah, that you can, like, turn down the effects from other players, which I'm definitely going to try out at some point. Just because, like, I love how many effects there are, but I'm not yet familiar with a lot of effects, so a lot of it is just extra colors and shit, and I don't know what any of it means. Oh, watch it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this dude this was a patrol, he ran up and fucking picked a fight.
That being said, you might want to leave them on so that you can get acquainted of what they are, so that you don't necessarily like, oh, I have to move out of this thing. No, that's just the ninja doing his little thing. You know what I mean?
That's just a ninja doing stuff. Oh, someone's pet is up here doing shit?
No, that's just them. That's the Lalafell.
That's okay. So that was just another member of our party who ran ahead.
They might have accidentally auto-ran
Okay.
as well.
I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Bonk. I'll stun him for a little bit. Give him the shut up kick. Give him the old shut up kick. Yeah, over here, buddy. Where's the third guy going? Get over here, man. I thought I had you. I thought I had your attention. It seems I was mistaken. Whack! Whack, whack. Boogouch. Alright, does it? Oh yeah, this is like a little side room. Oh, I got some vials of ether.
That heals mana. Oh hey, a second human in the FC.
Oh yeah? Is that Rust?
Is, yeah. Rustain's
You're a Midlander and starting as a pugilist. Nice.
Yeah.
Another human. At last.
Another human. One other human. You were like the rarity in the FC.
I was indeed.
Because no one else was playing human. Oh wait, no. You were the second. You were the second one. Undyne plays human.
Oh, nice.
Undine. Yeah. Yeah, no, everybody else plays, like, other races.
That is funny to me.
Yeah.
Last, another human.
Yeah. Warden plays those, that, like, dragon folk race, and, I play the Halsgard Rogadin, obviously. And Shaskar plays a cat folk.
Yes, he does.
Tonberry is an elf. Estebane's Rogadin. The Sea Wolf Rogadin. Okay, this I might actually have to heal you for. Oh no! It's cleaving the party!
Yep. That was my bad. I was not standing in the correct position. Like a dummy.
Oh no, I might not.
Big dumb dummy.
That's okay, you're just getting used to it.
Yeah.
You're not stupid, you're new.
I'm not new to tanking, but I am new to tanking in this.
Yeah,
It is a challenge.
Yeah, and in World of Warcraft, the ads didn't have AoEs as auto attacks.
Not as often, for sure. My god, like everything's got fucking cleaves in this.
Mm-hmm. Positioning and movement is a major aspect of this game. As a matter of fact, our free company's guild motto is in Latin, and it means "Don't stand in shit." Because that's how you win the game. Just don't stand in shit. That's it. You win the game.
Use the cultist rosary. Yes.
Yeah.
Poof. All right. Well, time for me to fucking tank all of this shit.
Yep.
Good.
I have ads on me.
Oh, you do? Fuck.
I have aggro. Oh no.
Yep. Fucking get their attention. There you go. thought I got them all. Apologize.
Oh, no worries. It was right at the beginning.
Wow. Oh, hey. Boom. He's got that crit burst. It hit me. How much I
Still
got?
haven't had to heal you.
Yeah. And I'm even taking the cleaves. And it's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, because you're a tank.
Love it. Oh my god. And you're dead. And you shut off that. And we shut off this. Basically doing my first character from when I played this years ago. Nice! Dude, nice. Uh-oh. Ah! Cthulhu! It was you all along! I should have known.
I mean, it's a mind flare. It's not Cthulhu, it's a mind flare.
You seem surprised. Come hither, children of dawn. The Undying Master will drink deep tonight. I throw an axe at you, sir, and flash my party members behind me.
Up kilt.
Up kilts. Any shot, baby. Shush you. Oh, it doesn't stun him. Ah,
He's invulnerable right now.
he is.
Because there's a mechanic. See the enemy he's chained to?
I do not. Oh, wait, yeah, look at that. Oh,
You
there's like a
can't
little fucking dude.
I don't believe you can take aggro.
There
on
we
him.
go. I got it. I got aggro now. That is my bad. I did not see that at all.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh. It's like, no, he's invulnerable. There's a guy he's attached to. I'm like, there is? This guy? Oh my god.
That's basically the mechanic of this fight.
Oh,
ads.
Occasionally,
Lots of ads.
ads will show up. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Try to. There we go.
I'm not gonna use a single heal spell. I don't give a shit.
Wow. There we go. Just keep everybody alive. Yeah.
Handy shot, Doc. Are you implying that you wear women's underwear? Well, maybe Gregor does. I don't know. Fuck.
They're not women's underwear. They're my underwear. I bought
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Exact. There you go. Is Doc a woman? No. So it's not women's underwear.
No.
It's his
Not
underwear.
women's underwear. It's my underwear. I bought them. They're mine. Oh, Jesus. God, I wish I had my swingies.
Aw, Doc misses his swingy.
I miss my big swings. Gee. Get over here, you turds. I miss my big swingums. Whack, whack. Get out of the thing, dude.
Hey.
There you go.
Huh.
Bleh. Bleh.
Give somebody a player accommodation when you get out of that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Everybody's. Oh, there we go. I did an action. All right, sweet. On my screen, everyone puts away their weapons, and everyone's like, "Yeah," and I'm just standing there. Like, Jesus. Oh yeah, because we haven't played with like strangers before. Accommodations can be accumulated over time. Cast your lot. I'm not allowed to vote for you.
No, because we're in a party together. Vote for
Zephyr,
somebody
you were
else.
the least problem for me.
Hey, look! Faux Striker's skirt. Try it on.
Faux Striker skirt has been added. Oh, has been added to the loot
Look
list.
in the loot. Look at the loot.
Try that on. It's pants.
But it's got a skirt.
It's got like a tiny skirt attached to it, but it's pants.
Yeah, it's pants.
Either way, Disciple of War, I will read on that, and I will pass on the other thing, and hey! I got it, I think. I got them both, it seems, because everyone left. Everyone was like, fuck this. Is Doc going to get swingamajigs? Maybe.
Get swingamajigs?
FC motto is non-obese puppis.
No, it's not.
No fat dogs.
No, our, what is it? Where is it?
Oh, Draystar's standing up there and looking all proud. Good for them. Ward 13. Alright. Let's enter ourselves in a state hole. Ouch. Yes.
Esteban would like to group up with you.
Hey, go for it. I don't know what next thing we'll be doing.
And it might take a hot fucking minute. Let me see.
Yeah, it might be a while before the next thing comes up.
Oh no, the next thing is directly after the thing you're about to do.
Okay, cool. It would seem that a horde of... God.
Let me see. Amalgia? Oh, wait, no.
Hicanton cherries?
Yeah, I don't know that word.
God.
It's never been said.
And wreaking havoc in the depths of the Copperbell mines. So that mining operations may resume, Papashan bids you subdue the hulking creatures. In preparation for the mission, the station master suggests that you speak with Painted Mesa, an employee of Amajina and Sons Mineral Concern. Mineral Concern?
Okay. That Painted Mesa is the name of a male Hellsguard Rogadin. The naming conventions of the Hellsguard Rogadin are usually based on some kind of art and some kind of plant life or animals or geography. My character's name is Desert Rose, and that's why Warden's character's name is Fallen Star. Because we were Hellsguard Rogadin. Whereas the Sea Dog Rogadin usually have those weirder names that like Merlwyb, because it's in the Rogadin language. It's the same kind of naming convention, but in the Rogadin language.
So this one is known as Painted Mesa.
Because he is a Hellsguard.
Interesting. Yeah, an employee of the Machina and Sons Mineral Concern. You learn from Painted Mesa the Copperbell mines were reopened in order to meet the pressing demand for building materials created in the wake of the calamity. Without a steady supply, Ulda's nascent recovery may slow to a standstill. Yeah, nascent. Make your way to the mines and report to the Stone Torch, who stands guard at the entrance. You've been granted permission to enter the mines, make your way through the tunnels, and down to any hecaton cherries.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, put them down. Copperbell mines can be accessed via Duty Finder. Let's see what videos.
All right, that's Copperbell mines. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Painted Mesa, I believe. No.
Yeah, that would be Painted Mesa, I believe.
Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot? You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know, and help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens, but I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, then the authorities needn't hear of your crime. I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 as me witness. Aw, and all the regular folk are kind of backing off. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with her coin, and I saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. Swear on me, mum. And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master? I've had enough of this mummer's face. You lot, teach him a lesson.
Farce. Mummer's farce.
As farce. And then I kicked the shit out of like 5 dudes.
Mummer's farce basically means bullshit.
Huh. Alright. So this, so far, has nothing to do with going to the mines and killing stuff. I guess this all happens before we get enough, before we even start on that mission. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Oh, they bugger off. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Shit. Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. Oh, this is bad. Having an episode. Oh. This is bad time. Bad time for this. Bad time for this. Please. I'd swear there were more refugees than when last I looked. Then you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. It's called colony collapse. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other countries? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural for the refugees to try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff. It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you have no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Not all immigrants are bad. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Thank you for your custom, ma'am. Please come again. So she did buy it. Looking around, you'd think Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you see no end to the misery and suffering.
So yeah, this little flashback was to say, yeah, that chick actually bought the thing, and also there's refugees that can't get into the city.
Also, look at this mess. Oh, looked it up. It's Greek. You were very close. It's pronounced Hekatonkeres. That's weird. Case closed. Huh?
Yeah, just wait until they start naming shit out in Sanskrit.
God damn it. Oh, Papalermo. We've been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gridania. You discharged your duty as envoy impeccably, and never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. Okay.
That's a pretty good Papalymo impression, actually.
Oh, and then Ida.
Ida.
More importantly, you're always ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn a gil by doing so. You are possessed of all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this we are convinced. Even if you were kind of dragged into this business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Ida. And there is the matter of your gift. I dare say you are curious as to the nature of the vision you bore witness to moments ago. Well, we can help you to understand it. You're not the only one with that power, you know. We have a friend who has it too, and we'd love for you to meet her. Oh, this chick, Ida, also has the... Oh, and so does he. The tattoos on the neck. The same that, what's-his-face has.
They sure do.
Huh. And meeting her is only the beginning, for we would also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist your adventuring endeavors in whatever way we are able. Should you decide, to take us up on our offer, and I sincerely hope you will, pray speak to Momodi. The proprietress of the quicksand is a good friend of ours. She will tell you where to find us. Okay, bye. I wave my tiny hand at you, sir. Good day. Wait a minute. We haven't even told you the name of our order. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, defenders of justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone. Except for Momodi. She knows her already. Me and these fucking shorts are gonna go ahead and walk this way.
The reason why the Lalafels are always, like, exaggerated and, like, flamboyant and boisterous is because they're small.
Yeah.
They need to be able to get the attention or, like, of the bigger races, or, like, show, like, more of a noticeable emotion in what they're saying and stuff like that. Yeah. And they're because they're small. Us big folk might not notice them as easily.
Well, exactly. So they have to exaggerate in order to be seen and understood.
Like, I had these pair of boots on my Rogadin that had giant spikes in the knees, and I called them my Lalafellan eye gougers.
Fucking if they were tall Lalafellan at that.
Yep.
Ever the selfless hero, I see. Oh, hey! Ishtola. It's been a while, adventurer. Do I know her? I briefly saw her earlier.
Yeah, I think it was brief.
Yeah, I've been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limsa. Oh, she was from Limsa. You discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you have displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you came upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. Oh yeah, because I also helped the people out in Limsa. In summary, you have demonstrated all of the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariably to serve the general good. Whether you mean it to or not. It is a happy knack, and one which speaks volumes of your character. Yet for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues me most. I speak of the visions you experience. Visions like the one you had yet mere moments ago, if I'm not mistaken. I can provide you with means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the selfsame talent, you see. If you desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause. A cause which would greatly benefit for support. Okay, so this is the same conversation, but with this girl instead of the lady and the Lalafellan fellow, and she also has those tattoos.
Yeah.
If you want to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all well within the power to aid you in your personal endeavors. Think on my offer a while. Should you decide to accept it,
there's a distinct possibility they're showing you all three of the cutscenes that are based for, like, if you started in Limsa, you would have gotten her cutscene rather than the other two.
Rather than the others. You've been chosen by the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yeah.
yours would absolutely be the one with Ida and Papalymo.
Yeah.
Because they were in...
Imagine then they will show me the same again, but it's going to be with the envoy of... Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, Thancred.
It's Thancred. Okay, cool. Okay, so then yeah. Then this is the one that I got when I was playing through Ul'dah. I got Thancred. And so the Lullafellan guy with the girl with him, they were from the woods. And the cat girl, I think, was from Limsa Lominsa.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
for sure.
Because Thancred's from here in Ul'dah.
Yeah, Thancred's from
and he has the same conversations with me, all of which leads me to this, and he's just like, come talk to these people. They also have visions like you are having. And they are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Okay, bye. Tell the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have found their man, and she will tell you where to find us. I'm gonna walk this way.
As is tradition?
As is tradition. And
so then
yeah, you go through the Copperbell Mines.
Copperbell Mines, alright.
Which is funny because all these cutscenes take place before the Into a Copper Hell even starts. Like...
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But we would need to do the Copperbell Mines now.
Oh no, it's at the end. Your conversation with Painter Mist is cut short by a shrill cry. Rushing to the origin of the exclamation, you find a woman being harassed by ruffians. Okay, so all of that goes down after you come back from the Copperbell Mines.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So yeah, all that happens afterwards. But yes, we can absolutely do the mines, and then we can continue with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Yeah.
I think we could probably squeeze that in before 11 and then call it a night. Light Party.
I am enjoying the little this stream, like the nature of it.
I'm so happy that you are, because I'm also enjoying this tremendously.
Like it's long and slow, but like
it's like watching an interactive movie. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. Like
like imagine you were watching a movie and then they like pause it and they're like, okay, now go fight. And you're like,
what? There was that one British comedian that had that bit where he's just like, there is no other form of media quite like video games. Like, at no point in time when you're reading a book does the book go, alright, show me that you've understood the basic themes of this story. And if you can't, then the book slams shut. Like,
yeah.
No other form of media bars further telling of its story by your knowledge.
No other kind of art says you are not allowed to enjoy any more of the art until you do this thing.
Yeah. What was the other one was fucking... He's like, what about... You're about halfway listening through a song and then the song stops and goes, show me your dance moves. Show me you appreciate this song as much as everyone else. And you're like, and you start dancing and then the music just stops. You're like, shit.
Not good enough. Start over.
Oh,
there's a tiny key.
It's a tiny key. Estebane's got it.
Yeah.
Our resident sparkle grabber. The sealed door's open.
Tonberry wants to be a part of the next time we do this.
Absolutely. Yeah, gonna just pull the lever.
Pull the lever.
Still less cutscenes than Xenosaga. God, I can only imagine. Oh, you guys are clipping.
Well, actually, the book only shows you like the main story cutscenes.
Yeah, this is only the main story's cutscenes.
There's cutscenes for all of the freaking side quests too. So.
Do I? I do not. Okay, cool.
Defiant!
And now I have to...
You know, I could probably DPS this as well. Like... Oh yeah, I did not heal you at all for that previous
boss fight
at all.
That's amazing.
Dungeon at all.
That's fantastic.
It's because I'm like way highly geared.
Yeah, like we are very highly geared for that stuff.
Well, that's the thing. Technically, our gear is synced down to this level, but it is the exact most that you can
possibly have.
Yeah, for this dungeon.
Yeah, so you're still like, it's a lot like
We're still level 20,
the
but...
heirloom gear that they give you in WoW. That it's just like, yeah, this is gear that levels itself to you, sure, but it's so powerful by comparison to anything else people would normally have from quests and shit at this point.
The only reason I dealt with the artifact gear in World of Warcraft for like the 2 months that I played was for glamour.
Yeah, they do look really nice.
Yeah,
and I love the way that they have the system working now in this game.
Oh yeah, everything's fucking gorgeous and awesome in this game.
No, do it.
You don't have to break your fucking gear in order to make a thing look like it.
You just put it in a box.
Just put it in a box.
And when it's in the box, then you can put it on whatever you want. And then you're good. It just takes one glamour prism every time you put it in a box.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And you can take it back out. But you would need another glamour prism to put it back in. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
There's a big guy.
It came through the
Came through the wall! Demon on the roof! Ah!
Demon on the roof!
Demon on the roof! Boom! Ha! It worked!
I'm glad you got that.
Give him the shut up kick. And I throw an axe at you. Yeah, that's a dead end, so let's just grab these assholes. Whap. Wabbity wet. When I pull them... Okay, yeah. Okay, Estebane's a ranged unit, so I'm like, when I pull them away so that they're not facing you guys, it is for your benefit. Oops, there's an extra dude, I think. Nope, he's... I got him.
There was an extra dude.
There was an extra dude.
He came up behind me. It was a patrol.
Whack, whack. I'll give you a smack. Yeah, it was an Irish fella, that's right.
Who was an Irish fella?
The dude who did the comedy stand-up about video games and about how it's, like, amazing that it's the only form of art that bars you from experiencing all of it unless you have a certain level of skill.
Yep. I love it.
I'm just gonna keep grabbing shit.
Yep.
I'm just gonna fucking get them all over here.
Let's see if I need to heal you. Nope. Oh, you didn't even need the rampart, friend.
Yeah, well, I was, just in case, I was like, I don't want to be an idiot and bring all these dudes over here and then get shit on by, like, a bunch of mobs. I miss my spinnies.
No rampart needed.
My twirly wins. I miss having my spins. Come on. Alright. I smack at you. Is this guy a monk?
Yep.
Pugilist?
Pugilist.
This gentleman who is with us?
Punchy friend.
Punchy man? Oh yeah. There is a treasure over there that we missed. Fire sand. You obtain 1 6-ounce pinch of fire sand. Okay. Oh. Powder chamber. Powder chamber holds 12 ounces of fire sand. Oh, you obtained 1 6-ounce pinch of fire sand. There we go. Alright. We'll just put this all in here. Fire sand is set. And let's explode. Yeah. Spriggan's sifter. Yeah.
Boss fight done.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, that's weird. The music is going crazy. Are we okay? Oh, there's another one. Oop, there's another one. And another one. Uh-oh. I see where this is going. Oh no. Oh, incoming. Are you just dancing up there? You cheeky fuck.
Rise Endbringer performs a merry step dance.
Flambeau. Oh, there it is. Wow. They seem deeply offended by your dance.
Good.
Because they all just go straight for you every time this starts.
Yeah, because Eos is still healing.
Oh. Smart, they go straight for the healer. A merry step dance. This is very cute. I need to learn that.
Yeah, there's a quest.
There's a quest because I like that's Highland dancing. I need to learn Highland dancing.
Sure is.
Oops! There's a big guy. There he is. Who's a good boozer? Yes, you are. Critical hits. Bleh. Bleh. Yay!
You don't like my dance?
I love your dance. How dare you? Sealed door with a tiny key. There we go. What
That's the tiny
in
key from the beginning.
Errant soul?
People who got trapped in the mines.
They look awful. These souls.
Those are some giant cummies.
Yeah, those are some big yellow cummies right there.
If your cummies are yellow, talk to a doctor.
Yeah, if your cummies are this golden, you need to talk to a
glowing.
doctor now.
And that big.
Yeah.
That was two individual
big yellow cummies. If your cummies are that yellow and that big, you need to speak to a doctor fucking ASAP. Dude.
Especially if they attack you.
Yeah, especially if they start flapping around the goddamn room. Oh, God damn it. Estebane's doing the dance now. Son of a bitch. And...
Oh no, I have aggro.
You do?
Oh no, Estabane has aggro.
I got it.
Yeah, keep an eye on the little
little things there, yeah. I completely missed that when they were like, that's a guy! And I was like, where? Who?
Yeah, if it's green, it means you have no aggro on it. Or the least aggro on it.
Yellow is, it's waning.
Yeah.
Which I'm
Yellow
glad
is...
for. Because I've had it when I took aggro, but then someone else was starting to overtake me, and it would start flashing yellow. I'd be like, you're losing it.
Oh, Estabane has aggro up there. He's gonna kill the thing, but...
With a who and what? Oh, fucking... Okay. There was another one of those things. Uh-oh.
Ah! Bomb's gonna blow up.
Oh, and he drops the fire sand that we need in order to blast the next thing. Ah, gross. Fire sand. And a 6 ounce pinch of fire sand. Alright, we got him. And anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. And we'll blow those things. The powder chamber appears to hold 12 ounces of fire sand. Oh, we didn't get it from over here. These guys got it. Yeah. Specifically, that little fireball. Oh, there's loot that I haven't rolled on yet.
Yep.
Okay. Agreed on that. That's my bad. Alright. Now let's go back up and have a look. Yeah. Let's set that. Alright, buddy. Let her rip. Punchy Catman. Shaft E1 is now clear. More fire sand. Son of a bitch. Ooh. Icarus Ire. I do like that. I do not know if this is the boss fight. I think it is. Oh shit.
It's got mechanics.
I'll fight this ooze. Blasting camps before they self-destruct. What? Uh-oh.
Don't kill it.
Don't kill it?
Don't kill it.
Okay. Blech.
Get out of that AoE though.
Oh! That does some... Oh, and then you hit it while it's down. That does some truly catastrophic damage right there. Yeah, that would have killed me dead.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck. There's another one. Whap. Get him over here. Beat him up a little bit. And then he'll start to self-destruct. Oh no, a little guy. Oh no! Get out! Get out! Blam!
Now, the Spriggan Quencher, the thing that I just killed, will try and kill the blasting cap.
Oh, that little rabbit thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we do want to grab that thing's attention and fuck
Hey, look,
that.
this is like the 4th ever dungeon, and it's got these kinds of mechanics.
Yeah, this is nuts. Oop, blasting cap. Huh.
Get a little tap.
Got his
And
attention.
then focus fire on the Spriggan.
Yep.
DPS focus fire on the Spriggan.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick up the Spriggan.
I don't gotta do nothing. Don't. Just run!
Get out of that,
Run!
get out of that, get out of that.
Oops, that guy's dead.
I got it.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? No, I can't. Oh god, it's in the way of my abilities. There we go. Huh. Huh. Woo. That is a truly catastrophic amount of damage. 12 ounces of fire sand go there. Oh, and there's 2 things to loot now.
Esbane says, I'm glad Doc is bullet resistant and doesn't take offense every time I bathe him in bullets.
Oh, fantastic. I'll read on that. The plundered plate belt.
It's just a belt.
Yeah, right.
Belt slot. It's the only kind of gear that you can't, it, like, doesn't have a visual.
Yeah. Oh, really? Belts don't have visual?
No.
Oh, I thought they did.
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna get to the opposite side of these guys. Monk guy. Facing the other direction. That's alright, though. It's a low-level dungeon. Shit like that happens. I'm like, these are just a low-level dungeon with some dudes. They probably don't have another fucking cleave.
Like, happens.
My god. Bruh. Bruh! Y'all jumping in the river.
That's where we gotta go.
There was another path to the side that I was curious about.
That's fair. Well, they both burn in the same spot.
That's alright.
This is just the faster path. We're not here for the experience, really.
Get out of that. Nope, that's poison.
Well, Esbane is, but... And probably that newbie.
Whip that at you. Whip that at you.
And another friend just came blasting out of the wall.
Oh shit, really?
Yep, here he comes.
Fuck. Wham. Oh, there he is. Hup. You would be so kind as to pay attention to me over here. Thank you. Thank you. Wababow. If I could have everyone's attention, please. Okay,
wow.
so note to
I might
self.
actually have to heal you.
Yeah. I'm gonna use some defense abilities here.
No, you don't. You don't. There, have a regen.
Thank you. I appreciate.
Oh, and you have a poison on you? Oh, you don't anymore.
Thank you. Alright, so note to self. Don't put the fucking enemy threat list right there, because if I aggro a ton of dudes, it goes down over my ability bars. And then I can't click on my abilities.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. So I'm probably going to put that over here, off to one side.
That's where I put my alliance list, as in like all the party hit points and stuff for the 25-man raids.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Because you get to see all of them.
Grab your attention. Thank you. Do that to you. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Look at
Sorry, I just had to do it to him.
that. You know I had to do it to him. I just love that meme birthed from a kid sitting there with like his fucking sideways ball cap in khaki shorts with a dress shirt on, and that's his prom photo, and it just says, "You know I had to do it to him," while he has his hands folded in front of himself. And you're like, do what? To who? How? What? No! I don't know what's happening! Slaves no more! Free! Free! Uh-oh. We have accidentally freed some dudes in the mines.
Yep.
Masters must pay. Masters must die. Oh yeah? That effect. Whack, whack. I'll give you a whack, sir. Ow. Oh, and then only just now did it do it. Oh. So there is like a little period when the boss fight starts that you can still come in. Like there's no barrier.
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Should we not be letting him do this?
We can't stop him.
Damn. Okay, well, he's crushed a boulder. Oh, he's got friends! That's what's up. Okay. If I could have your attention, please. Yes, thank you. If you could... Okay.
It's a DPS mechanic.
Yep. I was like, that's a DPS burner, because I just hit him with a provoke, and he's not coming over here, so I'm just gonna...
Basically, that ad goes and breaks open another part of the wall, which summons another part of the ad, another ad, and then they go to another part of the wall, and so on and so forth.
And it keeps doing that until you kill them.
Yeah, that's a DPS
Oops,
mechanic.
there's another one. Stone Servant. Yeah,
Your job is to keep this guy.
I'm just keep this dude busy in a corner.
Yeah.
7 minutes and half. Please don't hit me. Ah.
Yeah, Rustain, that's absolutely why I turned off other players' names.
There's just a lot
setting,
going on.
I like to have immersion in my mildly role-played game.
I keep names on just because I'd be like, if I was down there in that person's shoes, I think I would be able to recognize people better. Whap, whap. And he's down.
Everybody, like, give this pugilist a bunch of commendations.
Yeah. We can vote for no one else. Haha! Alright. Player commendations. You did great. Cat swingy man.
I like this robe.
Acolyte's robe. I will only press agreed upon this.
Yes, but look at it.
Oh,
you already have it.
Yeah, I own this. This was one of the robes. This was when I was still a black mage. This was the last robe I wore.
Is
Oh
pretty.
yeah, unable to obtain. You already possess this.
Yeah, because it's a unique item.
Have I already done this dungeon? I might have already done that dungeon at some point.
No. You're probably given one during the Thaumaturge questline.
Yes, and it's called Acolyte's Robe. I remember now. It's a cat! Ah. It is Tonberry. Whew. Going inside. Goodness me. Uh, 1054. I think we can fit in, perhaps, this. Oh no, because this is where shit gets wordy. And
Yeah,
there's 3 cutscenes, but each of them are super wordy.
So what it seems like is that the cutscenes are before what you say.
Oh, and then a wild rose by any other name is the actual thing. Because you'll notice that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn is
like,
a
hey,
picture that shows all 3 of those people that would talk to you, and there are 3 cutscenes. So I imagine there's just one cutscene. And these are the 3 people that would give it to you depending on where you started. According to Momodi, the men and women who called themselves the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have made it their mission to safeguard Eorza's future. Given the multitude of problems facing the realm, they are always looking for capable individuals to join their cause, and it appears your recent exploits have drawn their attention. The Scions are headquartered in an establishment called the Walking Sands, located in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. Make your way there and identify yourself to the guardsmen at the entrance. At the entrance to the Walking Sands, you find not a guardsman, but a singing Lullafell by the name of Tataru, who informs you that the antecedent awaits within. What was that, sorry?
Antecedent.
Antecedent. Let the door guard know that you're ready to be shown through. You meet with Minfilia, leader of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who express their belief that your power, the Echo, is the key to solving the primal problem facing Eorza. I thought it said forcing. At the end of a lengthy exposition, she implores you to lend your strength to the Scion's cause, and entrusts you with the Order's password, Wild Rose.
So, antecedent means person that is of the ancestry. So, like, you are the antecedent of your ancestry.
Yeah. Now, if I skip out, hold on, because I want to see if the next one starts the same. It does not. Okay, so they are indeed now all different cutscenes going forward.
They're all converged now.
Yes. All right. This is very cool. I like the cat lady. She's cute.
I like Tataru.
Duck doesn't count Lullafell as people now.
Yeah, because you said the 3 people, and there was clearly 4 people.
The 3 paths of people. One of the paths was a fucking human and a Lullafell. So, I count it as one, because it's one sort of path's interest. Shut up!
Count it. I see how it is.
Yeah. Count it.
Alright. Lullafells are people, they're potatoes.
Lullafells are very cheerful potatoes.
Quad Burson, what did Doc say about Lullafell? Oh shit, you're gonna get a fucking potato shank in the knee.
Yeah, I am gonna get a potato shank in the knee. The antecedent, the quote-unquote most useful character in all of Final Fantasy's history, including Mooks. That's racist. Am I going to have to bust kneecaps? Quad gonna go full tater rage on Doc's ass. There's no way for me to get out of this without seeming like a terrible person, so I'm just gonna say I'm sorry, and I'm gonna continue.
Keep your head down, keep moving.
Trollololololololo. Dad! He's just standing there quietly. Like, okay, yeah.
I love Tataru.
I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised, this is a private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to...
You actually spoke.
Here at the behest of Thancred. Thancred. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name?
Doomslayer McButt stuff.
McButt stuff. Regan Macbeth. Macbeth. Ah, yes, here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Walking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. Ta-da! The Antiscendant is within the Solar. I shall let her know to expect you.
Tataru equals Mickey Mouse. Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
don't sneak up on me like that.
Am I gonna have to bust some kneecaps?
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Oh. Good afternoon, madam.
Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia. And I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming.
You seem nice. Oh, who's this? With the beard.
Please.
Hey, friend or foe?
Friend or foe?
You are among friends here.
Yeah, am I? I only know this guy, and I barely like him, so... like... If you insist. I'm not gonna have to kill, what, 7, 8 people? Smile a little bit at him.
You are right to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea.
As I'm sure many... like, we're a group that transcends political boundaries. Yeah, you know, a lot of groups do that. You know what we call them? Criminal organizations. like...
Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals.
Yeah, those are a pain.
Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea. Nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Yes, are you the doctor who is finally prescribing me, diagnosing me with narcolepsy?
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body?
Yeah, that's called disassociation. Is that a symptom of narcolepsy? Could you tell me, please?
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul. A power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo.
I too have narcolepsy. Damn it.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals.
You know, I only actually in real life know one person with narcolepsy, and he's fucking huge.
Narcolepsy's no fucking joke.
No, it's not. I mean, it is funny to me, at the very least.
It's funny on the outside, but
like, I imagine his life is very difficult, obviously, because he falls asleep at random, and it's not just like, oh, he fell asleep. It's like, oh, this, like, 200 to 300-pound man fell asleep suddenly.
Yeah, well, imagine it from his point of view. You're walking across the street, and...
Yeah. Yeah. You just... And then it's nothing.
Like, that's it. That's your fucking life.
Yeah.
Like,
you pass out. And then...
You may wake up in a hospital, you may wake up in the middle of the road. Like, you don't fucking know.
Yeah. And it's terrifying.
That's terrifying.
Especially if you're a huge dude and you're with someone, you could fall on them and hurt them. You could fall over and hurt yourself.
Yeah, but imagine if you were little.
Yeah.
And you were in that same scenario, and the people in the people driving might not fucking see you.
Yeah, that's also true. It's just I don't know if no, poetic's not the word. It's just interesting, I suppose, to me, that like the largest man I know is prone to just sudden bouts of sleep. He just falls asleep at random. Yeah,
weird.
It is. The world is such a strange place. It's like, I was just like, that is so fascinating to me. I know that it must be awful, but it's also this, like, he can't get a driver's license because he can't drive like that, because it would put everyone at risk. But just that, like, it's just, yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah, no, yeah, it's debate. Like, tall people get a lot more hurt when falling over than short people, especially larger
also
folks.
Heavier people, yeah.
Yeah, like, the bigger and the heavier you are, the harder they fall, as such as the saying.
That's how physics works.
Because that's how physics works, which is why I'm just like, God, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, I'm like, God, that's just so interesting to me. Like, my God, how does that...
Also, thin people and old people get hurt more when they fall as well.
Yeah. Yeah, God. Those poor people. With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals.
So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace.
Yeah, you have demigod entities just running all over your continent.
Actually, no, they're not.
They're not at present?
Very specific. They're summoned very specifically, and it takes a lot to do so. They're not just running rampant.
But there are people attempting to do so, though.
Yeah,
which is an issue.
No, the beast tribes are attempting to do so.
Which is issues. That is problems. Huh.
Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat.
What is interesting...
We cannot hope to save the realm.
So that you'd like, yeah, they're like, we need the Echo in order to deal with the primals. Somehow the ability to see into the past and stuff is good for dealing with them. But everybody has a pair of these goggles on them. And apparently, with those goggles, they were able to see that we were having an episode. That we weren't just falling asleep from too much Aether use. Because every time we wake up from those visions and they see us, they're wearing the goggles and looking at us and being like, oh, you were just having visions now, right? So it's like, okay, all right.
Yeah, those masks are called aetherometers, and they see aether flow. Yeah, the masks see the aether flow.
I know not what it is you desire for yourself,
very interesting.
Nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Excuse me, who are you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's like, please, help us. Just like... Yeah. That's a... What? And then the third cutscene. I imagine it goes into more talking now, just without voice, yeah. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you a certain privileges that may otherwise be denied to you. It's like our group works outside the law, and also has a lot of very rich benefactors, so we are not without influence and reward. The right to employ retainers, for example, are you familiar with them? They're individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. Please do not tell me that that is my retainer. The papers you requested, my lady. The tiny one sings, and I do not like it.
No, your retainer, you can make your, like...
Oh, you can, like, make and customize them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rad.
They give you a character creation screen.
Oh, cool!
Yeah.
That is very cool. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. And off she goes. Tup, 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 tup. By way of a welcoming gift, I've taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. So you'd, like, slip Wild Rose into conversation at random.
Yeah, and actually there are some, like, side quests and stuff that allow you to use that passphrase, and they're like, yeah.
They're like, and they kind of get on the DL with you.
What the fuck are you talking about? And
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah, there's other people that are like, what? Excuse you? Alright, so at that point, we get into a Wild Rose by any other name, and I'm going to leave it there for now. We will pick this up again soon. I'm gonna put this up for a vote to see if folks enjoyed this, and if you guys want to see more of it, because I am curious to see if people are enjoying this though so far, or if I should just go through the rest of this myself while I'm off air and then continue playing this off air and just enjoy it to myself without making content out of it. But we will see what's going on. But thank you everyone for coming on out and joining us today. I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to call it now instead of going later. And until then, until tomorrow, my bravest of citizens, I'm Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Cherwat. This is our Lair 4.0. I am joined, of course, by my co-host this evening, Spooty Boots.
Hi!
And thank you so much, everyone, for coming out, for your donations and your bits, for your follows and your views and subscriptions and everything else. It has been fantastic seeing you all here with us, and we will see you again tomorrow. End of line.